So after you have filled your vessel with the proper solution mix, we're now going to go over the setup process. The first step of your setup process is to remove the CRB from the vessel. Your first step in this will be to remove both of your bungee cords, one from your utility panel and one from the eye bolts below. Once these are removed, you can then go ahead and take your machine, set it off to the side. Okay. The next step would then be to take your extension cord, plug its appropriate end, the GFCI end, into the wall. Now as you plug it into the wall, you're going to hear a little click come on from your GFCI, and a green light is going to illuminate, indicating that there is power to the extension cord. Next, we're going to attach the extension cord into your utility panel. Now everything on this cart can only go in its appropriate place. So here we have a female locking plug, which can only attach. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to attach our tether cord here. Now one very key thing that you will want to do that I can't do here because of limited space is string your tether cord out the entire length of it and get all of your twists and turns out. But because of space, I'm just going to leave it right here on the ground and grab both ends. Once you've strung out the entire length of your 50-foot extension cord, or tether cord, we are then going to take its appropriate sides, which the side that attaches to your utility panel is the locking male plug here. Therefore, we're going to attach it into its appropriate plug, push in all the way, and twist. Now, just like the electrical plugs, your water and air solution lines can only go into their respected plugs as well. So the red, or the bigger nipple of the two, can only go on the quick disconnect on the right. Now the best way to insert these is to take 2 to 3 fingers, wrap your fingers around the back while using your pointer finger and your thumb to depress the quick disconnect and insert the nipple, and releasing, making sure that the quick disconnect has locked its collar into the appropriate position. Next we'll do the water line like so. Once again, take your 2 to 3 fingers, depress with your pointer and thumb, and push in. If you need to, on the newer vessels it is a little bit trickier or harder to get until it gets worn in. You can then take the nipple, depress, and twist until the locking collar goes into place. Once you have your utility section of the tether plugged into its appropriate place, we're now going to hook up the scrubbing machine. So just like the utility panel, everything has its place. You can only attach the male and the female locking plugs together. So then you're just going to line up your prongs, insert both, push, and twist, making sure that that plug is locked into place. Then you're going to take your air and your water lines and put them into the appropriate place. Like so. Now you're going to want to take your blue foam tube, and this is very, very important. First thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to take one of the open ends, insert it into your green coupler here by taking it, pushing it in all the way until you cannot push any farther. At that point, you're going to want to apply a little constriction on the quick disconnect and pull the blue tube back, locking the tube into place. Next, you're going to want to insert it onto the black box area by pushing up all the way until you can't go any farther and pulling down.